Hi, it's Karen with Quilts Are My Passion. I have a quick little tip for you today. To help you achieve your perfect 1/4 inch seam, I'm going to show you how to make a stack of tape that will help you have a perfect straight guide so you can sew that perfect 1/4 inch seam. I've got some painter's tape here, just the regular blue stuff, and I'm going to cut off about 5 or 6 inches, tear off a couple, about 5 or 6 inches, and I'm going to lay it down and I'm going to use a line on my cutting mat to just help me get it lined up. And I'm going to do that about 7 times. I think you want it a little bit taller than your fabric. Otherwise your fabric can slide over it and it's no use. So I've found about 7 layers of this blue painter's tape works. You could use any color of painter's tape. I know there's all kinds of colors out there now, so get a color that makes you happy. Just keep stacking them on top. Don't worry if they're not completely even. Mine are not. We're going to trim it up in just a minute and then go put it on the sewing machine. Now I'm going to lift it up and rotate it because I want to make sure that I have one edge completely straight. I'm going to take it and trim it just a little tiny bit with my rotary cutter. I'm going to trim about 1/8 of an inch off the one side. Use an old rotary cutter blade for this, not a brand new one. There's no use dulling a new blade for this. An old blade will cut just fine. And then trim your extra tape away. I know this edge is perfectly straight now, and I can cut off the top like that, and cut off the bottom the same way. And then we're ready to take it over to the sewing machine and put it on the sewing machine. Okay, lift up, lift up, lift up, or just like that. All right, let's go take this and put it at the sewing machine. All right, so now I'm going to make sure that my needle position is at my 1/4 inch. I've got my ideal seam gauge here. This is the hole I'm going to go into, is that 1/4 inch hole right there. I'm going to slide this under my presser foot and carefully lower my needle into that hole. Drop my presser foot so that the edge is all lined up and it's perfect right here. I also have my 1/4 inch diagonal seam tape already lined up for another project. That doesn't matter, we can use both. And now I'm just going to line my tape that I just made up with the edge, and it's going to sit perfectly right here on my sewing machine, and I am ready to sew as soon as I put my presser foot back on. Just like that. And now it's ready to sew, and it's going to keep me nice and straight at that 1/4 inch seam. I've included a list of my favorite beginning quilting tools like the ideal seam gauge in the link below the video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.